Bora passar uma raivinha aqui nesse Nba2k26. Opa! Vamos lá, relaxa, tá tudo sob controle. Tudo sob controle. Vamos começar assim, né? Uma dunkzinha. Porque de arremesso a gente não tá bom já tem tempo. Ah, boa, isso aí, começa bem. Isso, carrega a bola. Bom. Mais um arremesso. Não, soltei lento os dois. Perfeito, muito bom. Só acompanhar o movimento do braço. E errado, slow, late, perfeito, muito bom. É isso. De novo, perfeito. Ah, o cara tirou minha bola. Qual é? Perfeito de novo. Ó, beleza.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Torrey out there with MP, and it's Sharp in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, BA. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Now here's MP. Down low. Cloudy, good.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Clowney pulls it in. MP with it. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Porter. MP, a screen on Hart. And there's Porter on the assist by MP.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Outside Brunson. No good with
Marquei,
a
cara,
layup.
marquei.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship, with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
Agora, se eu acertasse esse arremesso
aqui,
o cara marcou, mano.
For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Hart.
Pô, o cara errou um arremesso quando ele vai pedir
Shot to stop the run. Sharp grabs the miss.
Dá rebote aí,
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Come around. To the wing on the left.
É teu. Joga.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Torrey for 3. The Knicks pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic. Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Brian, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
The vertical of OG and Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Bridges against MP. Hey, from beyond the arc.
Ai, como é que esse cara ainda chegou? Ele tava no bloco.
Trail by 3. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot.
O que me tirou? Poxa, olha esses caras. Caraca,
here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Screen by MP. And that one's good. Dimon for 3. Dimmon's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So on the floor for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. MP is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at center.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
MP against Bridges. Rodriguez. The Knicks pull it in.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Pass to Alvarado.
Aqui a bola não cai nem com caramba, velho.
Outside Anunoby. The 3-ball. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's MP.
Mano, vou arriscar, hein?
Buried from 15 feet out. And it's now just a 1-point New York lead.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
And the Nets looking to improve, in particular, offensively, Doris.
I mean, there's no doubt. There is not a category within which they didn't struggle on the offensive end. Missed shots, turnovers, you name it. On the other side, they do force quite a few turnovers themselves. Their games can have a very chaotic feel.
To the inside. Clowney, good. Clowney's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. They set the screen. To the middle. Here's Diawara. No good there. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Miles McBride picks one up. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with the guards. You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Here's Shamet. Back to Brunson. 3-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Não, abre isso aí, pô. Esse cara tá vendo que eu tô querendo abrir wide aqui.
MP looking around. Pass to Clowney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And that misses. That would have put him up. McBride passes to Shamet. And the three off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when... And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Well, you can't speed them.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Towns outside from deep. The Knicks keep it alive. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Bridges against MP. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Traore. Brunson defending. Traore gets the bucket. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Inside, Hart. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
MP outside. From outside the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. And it's MP with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Traore. MP, a screen on Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Rodriguez. MP making his presence felt.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Brooklyn leading by 6. Traore for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Pass to Hart. Launches it. Rebound Brooklyn. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clowney. Here's Rodriguez. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
1:51 left in the third. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Brunson taking his time here to halt the run. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective. all league level effective without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Nada.
The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Brunson with the bucket.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Nets leading by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Guys?
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Traoré. 4 on the clock. The Knicks with the rebound.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Outside McBride. Three-pointer, no good. From deep, MP. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. MP getting it done for the Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable...
Changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Anunoby against Porter. MP with the block.
Great defense. The activity of MP so impressive right there.
And so in the game for the Nets. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Torrey out there with MP, and it's Sharp in at the center position. MP, Hart with a rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Brunson. Outside Bridges, jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Porter.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Here's MP. Fires the 3. Oh, it misses. Right side Hart. Now Bridges takes a 3. Money from 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
MP outside. On the wing, Porter. Anunoby covering. Now Porter puts up the tray. Rebounded by Towns.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Takes a step back. Hart fires. 5 on the clock. Bridges! Oh, off target from downtown. Nets leading by 6. MP banks it home. Big shot.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nets.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Nets. Here's MP. It's good. Yes, sir, with the 3. So we see the Nets get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I mean, we can, but will we? That's on us. You know, what this win means depends entirely on what we do next game. Proof's in the pudding, so we'll see what happens, Dominic.
Well, we appreciate your honesty, MP.
Dominic Hamill, always a good interview.
Brian, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
great game.
Get your mind right.
Come around. Yo, I think someone moved back.
Take that.
What?
You could do better than that.
Hey, come on, come on.
Come on, MP.
Y'all ready to lose? Keep shooting that.
Oh, nice.
Need a moment to catch your breath. One more. Let's go.
Yeah, it's time to play now. Turn it up.
We're here. You can't hang with me.
Get through. Watch the screen.
Kick it out.
Pick coming. Hey, watch the pick. Pick. Box out. Box out. Get it. That's strong.
Let's do this.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh? Screen coming! Push on him! I got your help! Hey, yo! Hey, good look, baby! Hey, watch that! I got your help! Don't get pinned!
He's about to tear it up.
Wow, cool. Nah, don't even get me started on those things. No, that's a little intense. We are at a sporting event. People are always listening in on your conversations. Like right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about. I saw your report on shooting guards this morning. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some players and hanging around listening to all the stuff? You're focusing on small programs. Why would anybody...
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point. Claxton inside. Pirtle's there. Claxton no good. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Out to Ingram. Releases. And that one's good quickly.
Lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
MP with a screen on Quickly. Pass to MP. There's the drive. And the basket is good.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porter, no luck. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on MP. 5 on the clock. Barrett kicks to Pirtle. Quickly with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Nets. Trailing by 2. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And the Raptors with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. With the step back. From 10 feet out. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
To the left side wing. And stolen by Barnes. Launches the three. They get a hand on it. So it's Brooklyn now. On the wing, Porter. The Nets working the ball around now. Barrett against MP. Launches it. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. They get it back. Barrett finds Quickly. Nailed from three-point land. Quickly's got 5 now.
Quickly, very confident from beyond the arc, and you can see why with these kind of results.
Here's MP. He had 22 points in the win against the Knicks in New York. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. Bank shot. No good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
There's Pirtle, and he banks in the layup.
Well, among the many things he does well, that's one of Pirtle's major contributions. He's a great screen setter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rodriguez to the left wing. MP with a screen on Barnes. To the middle. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin. Changes for Brooklyn. Brownie's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Williams. And Toronto also making a switch. Barrett's checked in. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Demons out there with Rodriguez. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Murray Boyle.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Pass to MP. And the 3 off target. Raptors leading by 9. Barrett for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Barrett's got 11 points.
R.J. Barrett with that lightning quick release.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. The rebound by Sharp.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Walter. Pass to Murray Boyle. An easy 2 points on the layup. Murray Boyles has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rodriguez outside, fires for three, and it's Toronto with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Ingram passes to Quickly to the inside, and Barrett slams it in.
It's been the R.J. Barrett show tonight. Absolutely relentless. Another bucket for him.
Pass to Claxton to the wing on the left. Rodriguez against Barrett. The three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Quickly finds Barnes. Outside Barrett. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 14. There's Porter with the three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. A three from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Barnes screen on MP. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Barrett. Barnes has got his second basket.
Yeah, Barnes being very aggressive right now, keeping up the pressure on that defense.
Pass to Rodriguez. Launches a three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Here's Murray Boyle. A three-pointer, no good. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this.
And for that matchup against the Magic, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Toronto Raptors. Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
So for Toronto right now, perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the one. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. Now quickly. Off target with his three.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Outside Porter. Here's Traoré. Scoreless thus far. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Barrett. To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, that's a big man playing big. Pirtle using all of that 7-foot length.
Rodriguez outside. Offline with his three. Toronto leading by 13. Down low. Here's Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Quickly the pass to Barrett. And stolen by MP. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Rodriguez against Barrett. Close in, no stopping MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Ingram. Going inside. And the rejection by Claxton. Out to the right wing. Here's MP. Tries a three. He can't get that one. The drive by Barnes. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got 16 points. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Michael Porter. And the Raptors also making a change. Walters checked in. MP high post. 14 points for him.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And timid old school big man Jakob Poeltl still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
Rodriguez left side. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Nets.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Porter's checked in for Brooklyn. Demon comes in for Traore. MP outside. Top of the key. Toronto grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
No good on the three. Here's Demon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him. That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a...
Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Rodriguez out there with Traore. And it's Claxton in at the center, walking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside, Barrett. Spins. Now Barnes puts up the three. Porter pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here we go, one-on-one. Barrett got it to go off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
4 on the shot clock. They can't stop the run with that one. Raptors leading by 13. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Barrett does not go. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Rodriguez in the post. Barrett covering, and the shot goes in.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Ingram quickly missed on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Ingram. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pirtle. Now quickly. It's good.
I love watching a big man make that pass right there. Pirtle sending it back outside where he's got a three-point shooter ready to fire.
Porter outside. Here's Traore quickly covering. Now MP. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Toronto.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for R.J. Barrett.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Barrett fires, buries the deep ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP. Rebounded by Ingram.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A tough loss for you tonight, MP. Did the defense do anything special to throw you?
No cap, they played hard. I mean, and they're professionals too, so they deserve some credit. But we didn't play up to our standard tonight. We got to trust each other. Keep the ball moving and pass up on good shots for great ones. That's how we win.
That's awesome, MP. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay, oh, good one.
Go take a break, but don't walk in front of the camera.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Anyone been to Utah?
I'd like our G League team to do more.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2. And with both of these teams sitting at 0-1, this Game 2 is crucial.
Yeah, the challenge with the NBA Cup is there's no feeling out period. You have to hit the ground running or you're going to get left behind.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. They've got MP. He's out there with Toure. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Banchero misses the layup. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
The kick out to Banchero. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Banchero outside. 6 to shoot. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Toure. He's covered by Suggs. It's blocked.
Oh, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's MP. And the jumper from the wing offline. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Toure. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Rodriguez. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Carroll passes to Bain. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
MP outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Toure. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. It's tipped. And that one's good. Sharp.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Suggs. Fires for 3. And he buries his first look.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every 3 that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
There's a screen. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly win.
Timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, granted, 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Tight handles by Suggs creates all the space he needs.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Michael Porter. MP is out there with Dimon. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf in at the four-man position. And he gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Suggs against MP. Good on the shot. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
MP up top. He's covered by Suggs. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Suggs. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
MP looking around. With the fadeaway. Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. To the inside. And Matazze throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Good. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
Shooting off the catch or creating off the bounce, Banchero does both equally well.
From deep, MP. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for De Silva, and it's Desmond Bane in for Black. And a change for the Nets. Sharps checked in. MP outside. To end the run. Here's Wolf. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Suggs left side. Back to Wagner. Pass to Matazze. Orlando moving the ball around. Matazze with a screen. Banchero passes to Matazze. Porter in the post. Wagner's on him. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by MP.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Matazze. Suggs outside. The three from Bane. Knocks it down from distance. Bane's got 14 points for the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done.
And so it's Orlando earning this break in the action. Up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
And guys, we're still in the... Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
B.A., and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back over to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the basket by Bane.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Rodriguez, the pass to Wolf. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Wolf's got his second basket on the night.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
Carter, a screen on MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outside Bane. Second half of... play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
MP outside. 4-3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Pass to Wagner. Bane, the pass to Banchero. Now Wagner. There's the 3. Long target from range. Wagner's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And the Nets also making a change. Williams is checked in for Porter Jr. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Black with it. Outside Bane. Over MP. Not this time. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Toure. Here's Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Toure. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Banchero with a screen on Williams. Wagner finds Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
And here's MP from outside. Batase Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. On the wing, Bain. Back to Wagner. Pass to Bain. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Toure. Nets trail by 18. On the floor for Brooklyn. MP is out there with Toure. Then there's Sharp. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at power forward.
Big time hustle from MP on the break that time. That's what you need from your young fellas.
And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Jalen Suggs. Allie, what'd you learn?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Glad to hear it was not worse. I mean, you got to look on the bright side with these injury situations. Stay positive.
He gets it to go.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now MP. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And the three misses.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Banchero. Wagner looking it over. Bain! Oh, missed on the tray.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside MP. Can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a huge performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Outside Bain, three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. 19-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bain against MP to stop the drought. Sharp just in time with the putback. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Not the results you were looking for as a team today, MP, and I'm guessing not the results you were hoping for as far as setting the table for others?
Yeah, it's obvious. This definitely was a disappointing result.
Ryan, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much.
Up next, the Wizards taking out. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class, really trying to distinguish himself.
And I think MP is on track to execute. Maybe not quite where he expected to be, but there's still room for improvement in his game, and he's only a rookie. And all the goal stuff aside, MP as a rookie has been playing very well.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Torrey is out there with Rodriguez. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Sharp, and it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Young, right side. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
So, RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
Now, here's Rodriguez. 20 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. Pass to Porter. Now, Rodriguez. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Wolf. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Back to Young from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP outside. To the paint. Here's Wolf. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Pass to Riley. Back to Young. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Rodriguez. And oh, here we go. Rodriguez has got the ball on the fast break chance.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Young passes to Sarr. Back to Young. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Sarr. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Nets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Let me tell you, Trey Johnson's never seen a three he doesn't like.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Torrey. Rodriguez outside. Shoots over Johnson. That's short off the rim. Wizards trail by 7. And here's Young. It's up a three. The shot will not fall. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game. And teams changing it up here. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Demon. He's out there with Rodriguez. About there with Porter. And it's Wolf with the force line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Young outside. Here's Song. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Washington trailing. Pass to Koulibaly. Beyond the arc. Wolf grabs the miss. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for George. And the Nets making a change here as well. Drore's checked in. Kept alive. Takes it off the glass. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game to go.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. George is checked in for Washington. Young passes to Johnson.
And when you think of promising young scorers, Trey Johnson has to come to mind quickly. This rookie has major upside in that category.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Open shot, Johnson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Johnson's got 7. Here's Traore. Still scoreless. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Rodriguez. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. That'll put Trae Young on the line. It's going to be on MP. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
They set the pick. Rodriguez passes to Sharp. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by MP.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Riley. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. And now a 4-point Wizards lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half.
And what better time than... And that's a halftime wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Johnson. Koulibaly is out there as right. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Sarr in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Alexander Sarr. How's he doing, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Washington's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thanks as always.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The wide open look here for Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Young taking his time here. Oh, good on the triple.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Sarr with it. Pass to Riley. Here's Young. The Wizards working the ball around now. Johnson can't hit. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. To the right side. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Strong finish inside from MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Washington making some changes. Setting the floor for the Nets. Rodriguez out there with Trae. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf in at the power forward position. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Here's Traore. On the wing, MP. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it misses. Wizards leading by 4. Young left side. Taken away by Rodriguez. Now Sharp. Koulibaly with the steal. Johnson with it. Now defended by MP. Johnson outside. Knocks down the 3.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Porter outside. Now Sharp. And here is Rodriguez. MP going right to the rim.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Johnson outside. No good from 3. Nets trail by 5. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. There's the pick. MP going to work inside.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Young. Here's Johnson. Launches it. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now MP. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. It's off target. Washington's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. He's off from 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
Clock at 6. Sharp with the screen on Koulibaly. Got a piece of it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.